Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Gonna talk grips today, specifically for AR/bolt actions that take the same types of grips. So let me get my ugly mug out of here and get you down to the rifle. One of the things on rifles that really just hasn't changed much, at least since the invention of the pistol style grip, is that they've not done anything with them necessarily. Magpul's tried. I think they've done a good job. They've added features, replaceable finger grooves. You can make it slick or not. Replaceable back straps. You got the beaver tail on here. Same one, basically from Magpul, just doesn't have that piece on there. This one's from Ergo Grips. I love this grip. It's fat. She's thick. It can be used on ARs, as you can see here, and it's great. Texture is amazing. But one of the things that hasn't changed is this, and I'm going to align these all the same way. I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. What is the difference between those? Well, other than grip and texture, you got a palm swell here, but that's really kind of it. And now I'm going to flip them over if I can. The angles are all relatively the same. This one's more upright. We've gone to slightly angled, and then the old school regular angle. And other than that, they've really not changed much. The ergonomics on these just really aren't that great when you're holding it. And so we're grasping rifles like this. I'm having to bring my finger back around. So either I wrap around the grip so I can squeeze the trigger here, or I'm right here and I'm not getting a good purchase on the grip, so I can get my trigger finger in. If I am getting a good grip, that's not a natural position. All right. I've been very fortunate to have been working with the guys over at Made Rifle, and they've given me some parts. I've got the enhanced safety selector, and I've got the enhanced mag release on my Sig Cross here. But he reached out the other week, or I guess a couple months ago, and said, "Hey, I'm making a new grip." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever." I received that grip, and this is that grip. Taken at face value, okay, cool, it's got a thumb shelf, little beaver tail. Okay, so what's the big deal? If you've been over on the Sig Cross owners groups on Facebook, you'd know that this is not a normal grip, because see, here's your grip angle right here, and these straight on, no big deal. But now look at it. So if it was straight, it would actually be angled this way. And these are going to be made in left and right hand. My little experiment here with showing you that this is not very ergonomic, despite being Ergo grips. Still love them. That's still a good grip. Think now, and you can see, I'm going to line this up. The center line comes down right here. Now, if I've got the grip, it is now a much more natural position to hold that in that position. That's straight on from the camera. So right straight through there, that's the grip angle. And I can reach my trigger. I can reach through. I can still put my thumb on the thumb shelf that's on this side. It's got a thumb shelf on this side. Because it's a right hand, it is angled more down on the right side. And keep in mind, this is a pre-production copy. This is a 3D printed prototype. It's a rough print. To add texture, some of the features, it's got some grooves for grip here, and with the texture of the 3D, it's actually leaving my fingernails. With the texture of the 3D plus this, it's really nice. I've been out in wet-ish weather. I've not been rained on while I was carrying this or gone to the range with this, but it was really nice, and it's very, very pleasant to shoot. So let me show you an angle here. So there's the angle, and you can see the extreme cant or twist to it. This is very reminiscent of the GRS Bifrost stock. Theirs is kind of like this, but when this came to be, it came to be because he analyzed, the folks over at Made Rifle analyzed the human hand and how unnatural it was to hold a grip like this, and that this would be more natural. And so this is a much more comfortable grip, and I'm going to throw it on the rifle and bring you back and show you what it looks like on there. This is going to be a very difficult thing to show. I've tried to get out to the range. We've gotten 3 inches of rain in the last 3 days. It's hard. Already, if I was holding a normal grip, I would be right here. And you see how the wrist is up under here. All right. But already here, with this grip, I've got enough material over here that I can just naturally hold it. All right, and I am gonna switch sides so you can see that. But I'm not having to death grip this thing to get a good wrap around or anything like that. So I've got this thumb shelf on this side, but let me show you this one because it's on the side of the camera. The striations of the 3D print are such that it provides grip as you pull in that way. So it's kind of nice, fits great. This is it's just comfortable. So let me get you on the other side and get you a different angle. All right, so we got flipped around here. You know, again, I hope I can illustrate this enough. If I'm shooting, and I'm gonna shoulder this up here, if I'm shooting on a regular grip, I'm gonna have to be around this way to really get what the quote unquote ideal grip with trigger access would be. All right, but now I can my hand can be relaxed. I can still death grip this thing, you know, but I've got a really good, easy trigger reach. I'm utilizing the thumb shelf on the left. This is what it looks like using it on the right. It's just very natural feeling. There's nothing unnatural about the way this grip feels. If I was holding a standard grip, it would be unnatural here, because you could see it. You know, you could see this. That's not natural. This is natural. So that is why I like this. I appreciate the guys over at Made Rifle for sending this out to me. It is gonna have a logo. It's got a very faint one here, but it's gonna have a logo on it when it comes out. And I've got some news about that. This grip is awesome, and yeah, sorry about the little effects. You don't need to see my garage though. So that is great. It's such a natural hand position as opposed to trying to get a grip on something that's straight. And that's the best way to show it, I think. And I should have started with that. That's such a natural way to show how natural it is to grip that grip in a relaxed position. Oh my gosh, my neighbor. I hope y'all can hear that. It's very irritating. So it is the 25th of January, 2024. That was take 2 because I said 2025 a second ago. Made Rifle is doing a special program to where you can be a part of the development process to make that grip better. And in my mind, the only way to make it better is to make sure it's durable and make sure I'm not gonna break it, because I break things. And I don't wanna break that because I love that grip like a lot. That's the best grip I've ever had on a rifle. And so basically what it is, instead of a GoFundMe where you just throw in some money and you don't get anything in return, from my understanding and the little bit of communication we've had back and forth, he'll be launching this right around the time that the program basically is that you'll buy this grip in its current configuration and you'll use it. And you're gonna provide feedback. There's gonna be a questionnaire that you're gonna fill out, you know, during and after the use and all that stuff. You get to keep that grip. You bought it, it's yours. With that feedback, Made Rifle is gonna go through, figure out what coating that needs to be on it, what the material actually needs to be, how heavy or light can it be, how strong can we make it, are the angles right, are we fitting different types of hands, things like that. Feedback from 2 or 3 people, not enough. We need some help, he needs some help, Made Rifle needs your help in getting information on how to make this product better. If you guys want better products for your rifles, you gotta do programs like this. This is the best way to do it. In return, you are gonna get a pretty decent discount on the final product because these things take a lot of money to make. Check them out, maderifle.com, madexpro.ca if you're in Canada. Be aware the other parts that he does make are listed in Canadian dollars, so if you're in the States, do the calculation. Wonderful products, wonderful company, really forward-thinking designs that are going to enhance your rifle shooting experience. Go check them out. If you know this is a year later and the grip's already out, go buy the dang thing because it's freaking awesome. I freaking love it. So with that, stay tactical.